Relationships, they're a journey, aren't they? A beautiful, complex journey filled with moments that can take your breath away. A mix of sunshine and storms, shared laughter and quiet understanding. These moments create the tapestry of our shared lives. But sometimes, my friend, we find ourselves tethered to someone who isn't quite ready for that journey, someone who struggles to keep pace with the rhythm of a shared life. We're talking about weak men, men who, despite their best intentions, falter under the weight of commitment and responsibility. In this video, we're going to delve into the subtle signs of a weak man, those red flags that whisper of deeper issues. These signs can be easy to overlook but are crucial to recognize. We'll explore 10 telltale signs to help you recognize if you're in a relationship with someone who might not be ready to walk beside you shoulder to shoulder through life's adventures. Understanding these signs can help you make informed decisions about your relationship's future. The first sign, the one that often sets the stage, is a reluctance to face conflict. A strong man understands that disagreement is a natural part of life, but a weak man, he shrinks from confrontation. He avoids it like the plague, preferring to maintain a superficial peace rather than address underlying issues. This avoidance, my friend, it might seem harmless at first, but trust me, it festers. The second sign, it speaks to a man's drive, his sense of purpose. A strong man has goals, aspirations. A weak man, on the other hand, he drifts. He might lack direction, content to simply exist rather than truly live. Whatever the form, a lack of ambition can cast a long shadow over a relationship. Now we come to the third sign, a man's ability to stand on his own 2 feet. A strong man values his independence, but a weak man, he leans often too heavily on his partner. He might be overly reliant on her for emotional support, expecting her to constantly prop him up and validate his worth. This dependence creates an unhealthy imbalance in the relationship. Chapter 4. He is easily influenced. Our fourth sign delves into the core of a man's character, his sense of self. This is a crucial aspect that defines how he navigates through life's challenges and decisions. A strong man possesses a firm moral compass. He knows what he stands for and is not easily swayed by external pressures or fleeting trends. A weak man, however, he's like a reed in the wind, easily swayed by the opinions of others. He lacks the inner strength to stand firm in his beliefs and decisions. This lack of conviction makes it difficult to trust his judgment and to feel secure in the knowledge that he will stay true to himself and to you when it truly matters. In relationships, this can lead to instability and a lack of trust, as you may constantly question his loyalty and reliability. Chapter 5. He avoids responsibility. We arrive now at our fifth sign, a man's willingness to shoulder the weight of his actions. This is a crucial aspect of character and integrity. A strong man understands that life comes with responsibilities. He faces challenges head-on and takes pride in fulfilling his duties. A weak man, on the other hand, he shirks responsibility. He often finds excuses and avoids situations that demand accountability. He looks for the easy way out, seeking to avoid any situation that might require him to step up and be accountable for his choices. This behavior can manifest in various ways, from procrastination to outright neglect. Whatever the form, a pattern of avoiding responsibility is a clear warning sign. It indicates a lack of maturity and an unwillingness to grow. Recognizing this trait early can save you from future disappointments. Chapter 6. He is insecure. Our sixth sign takes us into the realm of a man's inner world, his sense of self-worth. A strong man is comfortable in his own skin. A weak man, however, he is plagued by insecurity. This insecurity can manifest as jealousy, possessiveness, or a constant need for attention and praise. Chapter 7 delves into a man's ability to master himself, to cultivate the habits that lead to a fulfilling life. A strong man understands the importance of self-discipline, but a weak man struggles with self-control. He might have a hard time maintaining healthy habits, whether it's sticking to a workout routine, managing his finances responsibly, or moderating his intake of alcohol or junk food. This lack of self-discipline can spill over into all areas of his life, including his relationships. We arrive now at our eighth sign, and it's a subtle one, often disguised as politeness. A strong man communicates directly and honestly, but a weak man, he resorts to passive aggression, Instead of expressing his feelings openly, he finds indirect ways to make them known, often leaving his partner feeling confused, hurt, or resentful. This indirect communication style is a major obstacle to intimacy and connection. Our ninth sign, it takes us to the heart of intimacy, the ability to connect on an emotional level. A strong man understands the importance of vulnerability, but a weak man, he shies away from emotional intimacy. He might have built walls around his heart, convinced that showing vulnerability is a sign of weakness. This emotional unavailability creates a distance in the relationship. We come now to our final sign, and it's perhaps the most telling of all. A strong man takes ownership of his actions, but a weak man, he points the finger. When things go wrong, he looks for someone or something else to blame, refusing to acknowledge his own role in the situation. This tendency to blame others is a sure sign of immaturity and a lack of personal responsibility. And so, we come to the end of our journey, having explored the 10 signs of a weak man. But remember this, my friend, recognizing these signs is not about judgment. It's about empowering yourself to make informed choices about the kind of relationship you deserve. Remember, true strength lies not in physical prowess, but in the depths of a man's character. And the most beautiful truth of all, that kind of strength, it's contagious.